am going to walk you through another kit that I've made, and may still add some other things too, although I think it's pretty good at this point. So this is a kit for our honeymoon. We went to New Zealand, and we also stopped in Hawaii on the way back and forth. That was our layover point, but we decided to extend that for a couple days on the way there and then 4 days on the way back. So I had a lot of trouble finding good paper and embellishments and accessories for New Zealand. Hawaii's pretty easy. You can see here I found these. These are very Hawaii to me. This is Scrapbook Customs Tropical 12 by 12 flower stickers. This I got from scrapbook.com, as I did a lot of this stuff. But New Zealand was really difficult. So the things that stand out to me about New Zealand are outdoor activities. It's very outdoor oriented. There's caves, which is one of our big things. Me and my husband both really like caving. There's a lot of ferns. That's their national symbol, is the silver fern. So a lot of those. Kiwis, whether it be the animal or a lot of people associate the actual fruit, although I think the fruit is not native to New Zealand, but I believe it is grown there. So those, at least it would be symbolic name-wise, so that would be something. And then New Zealand is actually, pretty tropical. So I went on a giant hunt on scrapbook.com for fern. I searched fern, specifically paper. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I found that I think are going to be good for this. This is one of those pages. It's a Scrapbook Customs page. It's Wildflower and Green is the name of it. And I have it turned these pages the way that I think I'm going to use them. I'll show you quick on the back. I could use that as a foldover, but I definitely am more concentrated on these front pages. So this is a great one. I love this. Now keep in mind, I couldn't be too particular about what varieties of plants were specifically found in New Zealand. I wouldn't be surprised if these are not. These particular ones, this kind of looks like those typical Hawaii type, almost palm leaf type things you would see. So I'm not sure if these are in New Zealand, but I think it still fits the theme. So this is by Kaisercraft. It's called Lemon Lime. And this is one that I definitely would use the back on too, because this even has more just typical fern type imagery, and then a nice blank space for you to do whatever you want with. So I got a couple of those. This is one I got from One Canoe 2. This is called Lush, and that's a really pretty one. I mentioned before I'm not into pink, but this is not overwhelming to me at all. It's just a nice little accessory color, and it's easy to, when there's a little bit of pink like this, it's easy to mix with like some flowers and stuff, And I think flowers are just a great, easy embellishment piece to put on almost anything. It'll blend with pretty easily. So, and this is an easy background to deal with. Here's another One Canoe 2. I thought we went to Waiheke Island off the coast of Auckland, and that's a big wine making area. And we had some pictures of us looking down from the vineyards, and this was very reminiscent of that to me, looking over into the water. So I thought I might use it for that. And there's just simple polka dot on the back. This is really, really pretty. I don't know, we didn't find too many shells while we were there, but I thought it was beautiful. You can see the shimmer on there. There's like foiling on this. Oh, it's just so pretty. So I could not resist. I was like, even if I don't use it for this album, I'll use it eventually. It is just stunning. So this is Surfboard Collection by Prima. And then there's some waves on the back, which also are very usable. All right, here's another one of my favorites. This is a Chamel Field Trip, Here for the Snacks. This is gorgeous, and this just looks so tropical. So pretty. And there's a simple blue on the back, but I can definitely see myself using this if you use it for Hawaii or New Zealand, but I probably will use it for New Zealand. We spent a lot more time in New Zealand than we did in Hawaii. Just really, really beautiful paper. Another beautiful one. This almost looks like a photograph. It may be a photograph where they've kind of watercolored over it, maybe. Really, really pretty though. And this is the back of it. It's a Kaisercraft. This is Lily and Moss in the pattern ombre. But that is just gorgeous to me. Okay, so here's a simple black and white fern. This is pink paisley, 5th and Monaco, with a bright pink on the back. I highly doubt I will use this ever, but it is what it is. These I really liked. This is more pink paisley, 5th and Monaco. So those pink flowers. I don't mind the pink flowers. I think that's really pretty. That ties everything together. Can put a lot of embellishments on that to make that pop. Really pretty, and leaves a nice blank space in the middle for you to really, you know, play things up. This is the back. Once again, don't think I'll be using that, but I can see a lot of people really loving this and buying this page just for that. So, okay, this is Echo Park Plant Lady is the collection name. I'm not sure there's a name for this particular paper. Leaves. This is the back, a pink. Like I said, I probably won't use the pink. This is great though. I love this. I love that it's a smaller print. Another thing that I've learned, and I'm probably going to drop her name a lot, or her show a lot, her channel, but RTS Scrapbooking has definitely made me think about using different size of patterns. So this I would call like a smaller pattern versus something like one of these larger ferns, or like this, like these big leaves. Like this is a large pattern, you know, large scale. This is much smaller, so you could kind of blending patterns is a scary thing for me and for other people I know too, but when it's a totally different scale, you can actually make that work. And so I'm excited to experiment with that more. Okay, so here's another example of beautiful ferns with some pink flowers, which like I said, I don't mind the pink flowers. I think it's really pretty. And this is another pink paisley 5th and Monaco, and then this wood back. Okay, get another pink paisley 5th and Monaco. Just some nice greenery, jungle-like. Definitely can use that in the collection. And then just a plain black and white stripe on the back. Okay, I bought 4 of these, so I must have really liked it. I do really like it. This is simple, but also very attention-grabbing. So it's got a nice dark background. I find myself attracted to these darker backgrounds because imagine this in a very pale background, this would be really busy, but something about the darker background kind of tones it down a little bit. And I can imagine, you know, putting mats and photos on here, and even though it's a busier pattern, this isn't going to pull your attention away from a light matte photo. So I think this is gorgeous. Lots of different kinds of leaves in there. So this is Echo Park Animal Safari, if I didn't already say that. And the background was just a simple, I don't know, it's like a mustardy beige stripe. Okay, so this is by Piatek. It's called Let's Flamingle. So I remember seeing other pages that were in this collection. I may have a couple. There's a lot of birds, so this is the other side of it. A lot of flamingos in it. Definitely a lot of these in this collection, this Let's Flamingo would be appropriate for Hawaii, or if you're going maybe to the Bahamas or something, because there's a lot of birds and stuff like that. We saw a lot of birds in New Zealand, but not any parrots, which I believe is what these are. So I probably won't use it, not this side, or maybe I'll try to cut things out of it. But this side I can definitely see using. I bought it for this side because I was looking for smaller, more subtle leaves that I could incorporate on my pages so it kept with the ferny leaf theme, but didn't overpower the page. Okay, so this is Cartabella. It's the Botanical Garden Collection in White Rose Spray. And that's just really pretty. Once again, talking about the scale of the pattern, this is very small, but very beautiful. You can see the detail on that. And this is the back of it. This would be really nice for a wedding album if this fit your theme. I will probably not use this because we didn't see any flowers like this while we were there. I'm trying to keep with the theme, but this will be great for little embellishments or a frame or something like that. This one I think is gorgeous. I'm in love with this one. This looks like those old, you know, natural botanical drawings, you know, like from the 1800s and stuff. I may be off on the timing for that, but I just love that look. This is gorgeous to me. So this is one of those I may have a hard time covering up with anything, so I'll have to see how I end up using it. This is the back of it, totally different. Definitely won't end up using it, but this is the Prima Midnight Garden Collection and Rose Receipts. So just another point on this is I would never have looked at the sheet of paper and thought, oh, there's going to be something that's appropriate on the back of it, and yet there is. So always just, you know, when you see a collection come out, if you're looking for something, either like on scrapbook.com or something like that, or if you're in the store, flip things over or just do a search term. I did a lot of different search terms like fern, leaves, tropical, and so I managed to find things I never would have thought were there. For instance, like that rose paper that I just showed you. Okay. This is Reminisce Island Princess Maui. So this I probably will use for our Hawaii pages. But this is very pretty. I like the blue background in this. Once again, don't mind the pink flowers. This is also very pretty. This water almost looks like a photograph, but it's I think it's a watercolor type print. I'm not a big fan of scrapbook pages that are actual photographs. I really stay away from those for some reason. So anytime it looks very realistic like this, but I can tell it's painted, I'm much more likely to buy it. Okay, this is the Vicky Boutin Let's Wander Escape by American Crafts. Another one that I'll definitely get use out of, just these plain ferns. And this is the back of it. This is also very usable. Okay, I got two of these. This is Here and Now High Five. Another very usable, like a medium-sized type print with a simple background that's totally usable. I don't know that I'll particularly use it for this album, but definitely usable. Okay, this is Dear Lizzie Here and Now Paradise. So once again, I don't mind the pink if it's just an accent color like this. Could definitely incorporate some flower embellishments on here that bring out that pink, but doesn't make it, you know, a totally pink page. However, the back of this is definitely pink. So if you're a pink girl or pink guy, this is great for you. I will not use that, but okay. These I'm going to set aside because I'm going to go through them as their own thing. This is one that I got a few of these. 5. This is the Pink Paisley Truly Grateful. Just simple ferny / leaf. It's almost not quite a fern, but definitely just easy to incorporate on a page. And this has a very simple, you can see that kind of triple dot design on the back. So it's a pretty green. This is kind of the true color right there. You can see here in this light. Not quite lime, a little bit more subtle than that, but a pale green. So very usable. Like those a lot. Okay. So I also have some of these separate collections that I'm going to show you briefly. This is the first one, is Happy Trails. So this is the Simple Stories. I got the Collector's Essential Kit. So this has all these different papers, stickers, and I'll go through this in a separate video and break it down separately. This is the Creative Memories Automobiles collection, which is new. It's currently still out as of July 2020. And so we, on our trip, we actually rented one of the camper vans, and we were in New Zealand for a little over 3 weeks, and we drove all over the North and South Island and camped in our camper van. So I thought this Automobiles road trip paper would be really great for that. I think it will. I think it'll be good for we did try to make sure and take some pictures of the van at campsites and whatnot, so I think this will be great for that. Okay. I'm so glad this is a Creative Memories pack. I don't know if they still have it or not right now. I think so, but it's called 'Tis the Sea Sun. So I believe this may be catered, Creative Memories has a presence in Australia, and I believe this may be catered more to the Australian customers, because for them, their summer, and for New Zealand, oh, sorry, my dog's barking. For New Zealand or Australia, their Christmas is during their summer. So this incorporates the Christmas summer theme, and we happened to take our honeymoon during winter break. So we were there all through the month of December and into January. So we actually did celebrate Christmas while we were on our honeymoon. And so this I thought was just perfect for that. We actually have a picture of one of the campsites that has a blow up surfing Santa. So this is just perfect for that. So I'm excited to use this. Okay, Creative Memories also just came out with a S'more Memories pack, which I could not resist. As I mentioned, we camped most of the time, or all the time that we were there, and we did not make any s'mores. But as you can see here, this paper has a bunch of different tents on it, and a cabin, and a hammock. So I thought that was appropriate. And then like this has hiking boot prints there, which is definitely perfect. We did a ton of hiking, and then some mosquitoes on the back here, and some matches. We definitely, we cooked on our own stove and stuff. So I think this will be appropriate. And then whatever I don't use for this album, I will absolutely use for other things, because we do a lot of outdoor camping and stuff like that. Okay, this one I've already dipped into a little bit, but this is the Sunkissed by Creative Memories. I'll take some of these out of the way so you can see it better. I don't think this is present anymore on the site, but you can see here, this is just kind of the things that I had in there. So beachy, tropical. The thing with Creative Memories is that even though this is, I believe, gone now, every year they come out with something that kind of follows the same idea. So they'll have another beach theme one next year. Okay, the most brand new Creative Memories item is this vitamin C collection. And this, when this came out, I didn't buy any of the paper or anything. I didn't think I would use it. But when this came out, I was thrilled, because, oh my gosh, look at these beautiful 3D embossed ferns. How perfect is this for a New Zealand themed album? I may actually get another pack of these. I think there's like 36 or so in this. 36 embossed die cuts. And these are the different kinds. And then it also comes with enamel dots / gem, things. But I will use every one of these. I probably will have to go buy a second set of these. You don't often see this on embellishments, this variation in coloring. There's actually the veins in this are like pink, which I think is pretty authentic. Just look at this. This is gorgeous. I will get so much use out of this. And I love that they're kind of 3D, but only slightly. I don't like when my page like really bubbles up under the page protector, but I do like for it to have a little bit of texture. And this is just ideal for that. I am in love with these. I can totally see myself buying another pack or two of these. I'll probably run through them faster than I anticipate. So that is one thing that I'm super excited to have. Another thing that I got, I showed you some more memories paper. This is the S'more Memory stickers from Creative Memories, and these are also current right now. There's some camping, hiking stickers, campground, cute little chipmunk, oil lamp. Some nice little sayings. I've mentioned before, I love when there's these little individual sayings, because you can do the visual triangle with letters that way. And then some great border stickers. Okay, I also showed you that automobile paper. This is the automobile stickers. So this I will almost certainly use up for this album. The nice little camper, which I might use. Our camper van didn't look quite like that, but it should be appropriate. And we went and saw where they, the mountain they use for Mount Doom in Lord of the Rings. So this doesn't look exactly like it, but I can definitely use that for those pictures. A lot of cute little sayings. And then some great border stickers. So I'm sure I'll use almost all of these for that. I may even have to get a second pack. Okay, the other thing I got, this is from scrapbook.com also. Actually, I think I may have got this from Joann's online. But scrapbook.com does carry it. This is the Echo Park. This is a new release. This is called Scenic Route. And I just got the sticker book. And I kind of sweated over which thing I wanted to get, if I wanted to get the cardboard type stickers or what. And this has everything in it. And I think it was $10 for this whole pack. And it has all the stickers that I could possibly want, and I really liked it. So I'll use some for New Zealand and some for other travel. I love this sticker in particular. It says I haven't been everywhere, but it's on my list. I feel like that's true for me. We love to travel. So I'll try to get these a little bit closer. These are just really, really pretty. And there's like some for Hawaii, Switzerland. My husband has, I guess that's their mod. He's climbed some mountains in Switzerland. So that would be cool to put on those. Vienna. More the words. Like I said, I love words. Love this kind of stuff too, that you can just put as little tiny accents that, you know, bring everything together. Look at this whole page of words. This is thrilling to me. I love that. Great border stickers. Love this. This plain. And you get a whole another round of these. You know, some of these duplicates. So that way you have extras, which I also love. So for the worth of these to me was absolutely, I mean, this is, I think $9.99 for this. Totally worth it. And you get double stickers. So love that. Okay. The other big collection that I bought for New Zealand in particular was, this is a new release also. This is the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Great Escape. I think this just came out in June of 2020. So these are, oh, I love these so much. I did not buy the whole set though, because some of it I wasn't as interested in, but I did buy a bunch of individual pages. So I bought these. These are kind of similar to each other. A lot of ferns, a lot of mushrooms, a lot of butterflies, this kind of coffee stained tan background, which is beautiful. Really simple, easy to use backgrounds. Lovely. And there's like nature trails, go hike, great outdoors. Simple, easy to use backgrounds. Look at these ferns. These are gorgeous. Oh, love that so much. We'll get so much use out of this. I may have to order more of these also. The butterflies. Different ferns on this kind of teal background. These are gorgeous also. Another very subtle background. The last two I have, it's this map. Love the map design and these cut aparts. These are 2x2 cut aparts, which I much prefer over, say, 4x4 or 3x4 or whatever other sizes they come in. I love these little ones because then I can just use them as like embellishment cluster editions. And this is actually the same page, same paper. So anyway, there are those. With that, I got these washi tapes. So one of them is mushrooms. It actually came with all three of these. I didn't choose to buy all three of these. I bought the deluxe collector's edition for this, or the washi tape set, I guess. Love this fern one. I will definitely use that. Probably less of the mushrooms, but maybe some. And then this is just a map, which I also love. This is 341 stickers, so it's a 4x6 sticker book for this collection. Okay. And I also, in this collection, got the cardstock, or I'm sorry, chipboard stickers. Some really pretty ones. And these foliage bits. So I'll break this down in a separate video and show each of these individually. Okay, so I also incorporated some old paper that I had from other random sets and whatnot. A lot of that, like I mentioned in other video, is from Cricut. I like to buy their paper. It's usually, if you catch it on sale, it's very cheap and good quality, so that's good. I also went on Etsy. I wanted to find some kiwi stickers, and kiwi as in the bird, which they have in New Zealand. So I actually got these on Etsy. I think they came from like the Philippines or something, but I just thought these were so adorable. So no one really makes New Zealand scrapbooking kits or paper packs. That's part of the reason I wanted to show this specifically for any of you who may be traveling there, because it's just, you really have to assemble your own thing from scratch. So this is also from Etsy. So this is kiwi fruit, but a kiwi fruit washi tape. And then this I also got from Etsy. This is a fern washi tape. And there's a ton on this one. So if you're interested on where these are from, I can put that in the description box. But anyway, other than a few random things from other places, that is all I have for my New Zealand kit, and I hope that it will complete the album. So I look forward to doing some of those on this channel too and showing you what I create. So thank you. Bye.